So I was just chilling, right? And I'm just like, I should hook up the original PS5. And I was like, why not make a video on it? Yes, I have not played my original PS5 in almost about 2 years. Ever since I got my PS5 Pro at launch, I have not even touched my PS5 at all. And keep in mind, this is the original PS5 from launch in 2020. Like I was like, this is like the first pre-order patch, you know, when it was impossible to get a PS5. Yeah, this is the one that I got back in September of 2020. Yes, I remember it. Was it September? I think it was September when pre-orders went live, something like that. But yeah, so this is the OG. I'm hoping that it still works because I have not played it since. I'm sure it works because I keep my technology pretty safe. So we're gonna go ahead and boot this thing up, get it up to date, and I want to just reminisce on the good old times of the PS5 and see how these games compare kind of to the PS5 Pro. Here we go, guys. Let's try it now. Hello? Maybe we should actually press it. Oh, it turned on. Oh, you guys see it? Look it. Wow, guys. So here is where we left off on our original PS5, guys. Now, this is crazy. So yeah, we're gonna jump into some Spider-Man. I definitely want to play some Spider-Man, but man, it feels good to be back on the original PS5, as this is where it all started here for this generation, you know? And you guys know I'm a big fan of the PS5 Pro. Oh wait, that's not Spider-Man 2. That's Miles Morales. Wait, why don't we have Spider-Man 2 downloaded on here? That's weird. Okay, let's go ahead and do that then. Let's download Spider-Man 2. So that's gonna take some time right there, I'm sure. All right, so since we're waiting for Spider-Man 2 to download, I figured let's play some Last of Us Part 2 here. It's been such a long time.
And go.
Oof. Games still look really good. Obviously, this game is not PS5 Pro, and obviously this isn't like, there's no enhancements because it's just standard PS5. So that's crazy. Let's see what we're working with. So there's fidelity mode and then there's performance mode. So performance mode, fidelity mode didn't feel that bad either. Performance mode looks good too. Honestly, I'm sticking with fidelity right now. Oh yeah, you can definitely see the little frame drops there. Yeah, you can definitely notice that. But like, I'm just a guy that doesn't care too much about frames like that. I play all the consoles. And if I really want to see a game playing at its best performance, I'll just play on my 4090. So I really can care less about frames. I just care more about playing games, man. So we'll definitely play at fidelity mode. I'm a guy that would play, all my games in fidelity mode. Forget playing games in performance mode. If it's a story mode, if it's a story game like this, yeah, why in the world would I try to play on performance mode? I want to see the amazing visuals.
We know you're out there. Great.
I mean, this looks amazing on the PS5. Holy moly, this looks amazing. I guess the only, oh shoot, oh, they saw me. I guess the only thing that makes this game, different compared to the the PS5 Pro is the fact that, oh, hold on, let me lock in real quick. Sorry, guys. Is the fact that you have to worry about, performance modes and all this stuff. Oh my gosh. You better chill out. Chill out, buddy. Man, I love Last of Us Part 2, man. Such a great game. But what I was trying to say is the only difference really between the PS5 and the PS5 Pro is you're not going to be compromised. On my PS5 Pro, I can see these visuals at a smooth 60 FPS. To whereas on, here on the base PS5, you have to choose. Do you want the performance or do you want the fidelity? The fidelity looks amazing. Can we switch to performance while we're playing? See, it doesn't look as sharp, but it does feel pretty smooth. I really hope though that this game, that Intergalactic, wait, hold on. Let me see if I can sneak up. Oh. Yes, sir.
Everyone dies.
Boom. I really hope the Intergalactic has, I know it's gonna have this type of gameplay. I already know. I don't even know why I'm wish listing it. You already know Intergalactic's gameplay is going to be just as fire as this game. Like that might be my game of the generation right there. And I think that's going to be the game to end off this generation, which is crazy to think. You know, Intergalactic could be the last game releasing on PS5. What you guys think about that? I definitely have a video planned giving you guys my thoughts about this generation, because this has been the weirdest generation I've ever seen in the history of gaming. And I feel like this generation was like a beta. Dang, look at that. Oh, this game is so good. You know what? Let's do it. Oh! I tried to dodge and I dodged into like the gas tank there. Oh! Hold on. Yep. Sit down. Come on. But yeah, this generation felt like a beta test. I feel like all the crazy stuff that we did not want to have happen in this generation was to get us prepared for the next generation. I'll deep dive into that on my video on that. You know, us, you know, going a full-on digital only, all these weird things happening this generation. I think it was to set us up for the PlayStation 6 and the next Xbox generation, where that's going to be a more fleshed out feeling generation, where we might possibly go back to having more exclusives, more games, more stuff like that. I feel like this generation was to get us ready for next generation, which is weird. Doesn't it feel like that? Because this generation doesn't feel like a whole console generation. It's felt very weird. You know, that's something that I definitely want to talk about on a future video, but let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section as well. Now, before we get into Spider-Man 2, I figured why not go to a launch title, that being Miles Morales, which is one of my favorite games of this generation as well. Such an amazing game. Cannot wait to see what it feels like on the PS5, how it compares to the PS5 Pro version. I know this game on PS5 Pro looks amazing. Oh yeah. Yep, look at that frame rate. So let's see what we're at here. I think I'm playing on fidelity mode as always, yes. Let's check out performance mode real quick. It's crazy, man. Still looks really good on performance mode. You know, like, I've always said like this, if you're a guy that literally can care less about resolution and frame rate and stuff like that, you'll be just fine with the base PS5. You know, the base PS5 is still a great console. And, you know, it's going to be amazing. You know, obviously there's not going to be as many perks to it, like, you know, having the 2 terabytes of storage off rip. Or, you know, games like Grand Theft Auto 6. It's been confirmed that Grand Theft Auto 6 will have a higher frame rate on the PS5 Pro compared to the base PS5. Now, we don't know if that's going to be a 60 FPS, but we do know that it's going to be a higher FPS. And, you know, my stance on that is, honestly, I'm cool with GTA 6 playing at 30 FPS, 40 FPS, whatever. You know, I'm still going to have fun with the game. And, you know, once it comes out on PC, I'll be able to play it at the resolution and frame rate that I really want to, so not really tripping on that. Let's get into some action here, man. This game gives me such nostalgia, man. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm very nostalgic for this game and my base PS5. I remember the days when this game first came out on PS5 launch day. You know, you guys can check the channel. It's all, you know, I have unboxings and stuff on the channel for you guys. Crazy, man. And I cannot wait to do a full playthrough of Wolverine on the channel. Oh, dang. I was trying to dodge, but I guess I couldn't. That was my fault. Definitely my fault. But yeah, anyways, I can't wait to play Wolverine on the channel for you guys. I will be streaming it and also having a full-on recorded playthrough for you guys in case you guys want to watch it on demand. But it's just going to be so much fun, and we will compare it to the base PS5 and PS5 Pro as well, and that should be a lot of fun to do as well. But yeah, man, I remember unboxing the PS5, getting it, man. Just takes me back. It's good memories, man. And you know what's crazy? The first game I got and the first game I played on my PS5 was Godfall. Yes, Godfall was indeed the first game. In fact, I got Godfall the day before the PS5 even came out.
The underground's messing with
It shipped early to me, so I was like, sure, I'll take it. It shipped early to me. I had an unboxing of it on the channel, and I was so happy about that, man, to receive Godfall the day before the PS5 came out. And I mean, I don't know if it's biased because of the memories or what, but I genuinely actually like Godfall. It's a really good game. And I also remember playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla on my Xbox Series X, because that was also a launch title for the Xbox Series X. So that was the first game I played on my Xbox, which is crazy as well. You know, it does suck that the Xbox Series X didn't get a pro console this gen. I was definitely looking forward to that, because I definitely would have picked it up. You know, I just love PlayStation and Xbox so much. And I'm really hoping that through all the struggles that this generation had for both Xbox and PlayStation, I really hope that next generation we can really get back to just like that competition between the two, and that they both get pro consoles and that they both get just great games throughout the generation. You know, this next generation is going to be very different as well. That's another thing. Not only was this generation a beta test to getting us ready for next gen, but next generation is going to be so weird. All digital, and Xbox being essentially a PC, you know, similar to the Xbox Ally X, a PS5 that's all digital, and we don't know how the backwards compatibility is going to work. How are the games that I have physically on my PS5 going to work on my PS5, on my PS6? Like, how is all that going to work? You know, it's going to be such a weird timeline. All right, let me try not to die right here, guys. I forgot. So I'm playing like the new game plus hardest difficulty. So that's why I'm dying right now. So let me try to lock in real quick. But yeah, like that's another video I have planned too. It's just I have so much to say about next generation, and it's gonna be so weird. Like, are there gonna be a lot of people on next generation? Who's next generation for? Are you guys gonna be picking up a next gen console, or are you guys gonna just fully switch over to PC? You know, like, you know, we had PlayStation dropping their games on PC, and then next thing you know, they're done doing that. It's just like, what the heck? It's so much stuff. You know, we got the Steam Machine this generation. As you guys can see here to my right, I have the Steam Machine, and I absolutely love it. You know, it's a fun little box. Yeah, it's not amazing. It's not the best, you know, piece of hardware in the world, but it's still fun to play and use. And it's a great, you know, little travel PC to take with you. Really cool stuff. Oh yeah. But as always, guys, look at this, man. Miles Morales. Absolutely amazing game. Definitely one of my favorite games this generation. All right, guys, and here we are with Spider-Man 2 here on the base PS5. I mean, oh wow. Oh wow. Dude, that's actually shocking. Yo, the PS5 Pro actually looks clearer. I can say that for a fact. If you guys don't know, Spider-Man, oh, this is the new suit, by the way. But Spider-Man 2 is a game that I play on a regular basis, and this looks a little bit more jittery. I can actually say this is on fidelity mode too. What? Wait a minute. Wow. That is crazy. Dude, this is crazy. Man. Let's play in fidelity just so we can get the best visuals. See, this is why we got to do our comparison with Wolverine. This is like top tier. Goodness gracious. This is like a night and day difference. Okay, so this is why you get a... But yet again, you know, if you don't care about resolution and frame rate like that, then like, you know, why would anybody really care, you know? because it's you know, if you don't care about all that stuff, then you won't care about this. But I can definitely tell right away that Spider-Man 2 on PS5 Pro looks way better and feels way better. Now, I know, but Insomniac's great when it comes to, you know, the VRR support and stuff like that on the PS5 and the 120 hertz. So it feels smoother than usual. But, you know, it's just a shame. I really wish they updated Spider-Man 2 on PC and made it more optimized, because the game's optimization is just not the best on PC. It looks amazing on PC, but it's just not the best optimized. But overall, guys, I feel like I just wanted to just say this, man. It feels good to turn on the PS5 again. You know, this whole generation, I pretty much got all the new pieces of technology. You know, we got the Nintendo Switch 2, we got the Xbox, we got the Xbox Ally X, we got the PS5 Pro, we got the Steam machine, you know, we got it all. And, you know, being able to play games however I want to play, it's the most satisfying thing as a gamer, you know, it really is. Being able to literally play any game I want, however I want. And, you know, it feels great to come back to the original PS5, and it still holds up. Still holds up, still a great console. And though this generation's been weird, I still have a lot that I would like to say about it in an upcoming video. So definitely stay tuned, because we're definitely going to dive deep into how this generation has been. And also the fact that next generation is going to be even crazier. But definitely stay tuned, because we will also be doing some comparison videos of the base PS5 compared to the Steam machine, and the base PS5 compared to PS5 Pro, you know, with all the new games coming up, guys. So you definitely don't want to miss out on that, guys. But definitely let me know, hey, are you guys still using your base PS5? Are you guys sticking with the base PS5 and don't have a PS5 Pro? I definitely would like to know who has a PS5 Pro and who doesn't, you know? And do you regret getting a PS5 Pro, or are you happy with it? You know, me, I'm happy with the PS5 Pro. But I definitely would like to know what you guys think. All right, guys? Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate you guys for swinging by. And I'll see you guys on next time. I'm signing out. Peace out, everybody.